Yes, the term cis can be used as a slur. Some people are kind of playing mind games in that they're saying cis is not inherently a slur, it's just a technical term, that type of thing. Which, yes, cis is not inherently a slur, but that doesn't mean that it can't be wielded in the same fashion. Basically, it can be like the term Jews. Jews is not a slur, but sometimes people will say Jews. They'll say Jews with this venom or derision or with this negative charge or connotation, and that's the same thing that a lot of trans people do. They'll say cis with this sort of venom or negative charge. Then there will be this thing where I remember when cis was becoming more popular, it was gaining more use, and it was this coordinated effort on this dating website called OkCupid, where a lot of these people were like no cis men, right? And it was basically utilized in this fashion similar to the no black signs. Okay, that's how it was being used. So again, it was kind of weaponized as this slur to do this sort of blanket discrimination, which doesn't even make sense because according to the trans ideology, cisgender, cis men just means born in the gender that the person was born in. So why are people anticipating a certain behavior just because a so-called person, is so-called cis? As if it comes with a attitude or ideology or behavior. Okay, so again, that's another instance on how cis can be used as a slur. And then another thing I'm seeing commonly is people will do these videos critiquing or even bashing so-called toxic masculinity or toxic manhood, and they'll put in the title cis men, always cis men. But that doesn't make sense because I've seen a lot of discourse around even stud lesbians expressing um, so called toxic masculinity or toxic manhood. So why don't they just put men in the title? It's like they're excluding or giving immunity to trans men. So trans men don't express so-called toxic masculinity or machismo or toxic manhood. Like again, that show that you guys are using cis as a slur, as if these negative qualities and behaviors are genetic or inherent to these so-called cis people.